Forget projections, numbers. What's your hunch? Is the U.S. going to go into recession or not?
Look, I'm going to defer to economists who give it about a 50% chance. I think all these things are probably inflationary a little bit more and slowing down the economy. If there's a recession, I don't know how big it'll be or how long it'll last. Hopefully we'll avoid it, but I wouldn't take it off the table at this point.
Not taking it off the table. Hi again, everybody. It's now 5 o'clock in New York. No need to get your ears checked. You heard that right. A recession is very much on the table, according to JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon. Of course, it's one thing to predict economic pain, but to see it start to happen to real people, that's another thing entirely, and the part of the story we've been watching for closely. Today, a toxic tangle of tariffs, volatility, and supply chain issues, among other things, is making this self-inflicted economic crisis exponentially more real and tangible for Americans from coast to coast, up and down the economic spectrum. We've spoken at length about what will happen to small business owners and smaller retailers in the days and weeks to come. But what about the big ones, like the biggest? Walmart is as big as they come, as in our nation's largest private sector employer and the world's largest retailer. Put 10 Americans in a room and 9 of them would live within 10 miles of a Walmart. Well, this afternoon, it appears that Goliath, Walmart, will begin the process of raising costs of goods on consumers, even after this week's new China trade deal. During the company's quarterly earnings call, CEO Doug McMillon suggested this, quote, given the magnitude of the tariffs, even at the reduced levels announced this week, we are not able to absorb all the pressure, given the reality of narrow retail margins. Shortly after that, Walmart's CFO, John David Rainey, emphasized that earnings are still strong, but then he added this.
Our goal, though, we're wired to keep prices low for customers. But the level of tariffs that have been proposed is pretty challenging for all retailers, for suppliers, and certainly our concern is that consumers are going to feel some of that. So we're going to keep prices as low as we can for as long as we can for our customers and members.
Those tariff-related price hikes, according to him, to Rainey, could start toward the end of this month. It is a game-changing economic and political development, according to Neil Saunders, managing director at retail consultancy Global Data. Quote, if Walmart's coming out with its scale and its buying power and its focus and saying that prices are going to rise, everyone else is going to have to follow suit. Walmart is firing the starting gun on a period of price increases. And so we'll return to where we began, that a recession in this country is, quote, not off the table, end quote. It's where we start the hour with some of our favorite reporters and friends.